welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is a Q&A video, a question and answer, and all week long I've been trying to figure out what type of video I wanted to film and put out, because I've been loving these sit down and chit chat videos, but I was like, how fun would it be to do a Q&A video? So today's video is going to be all about Q&A, which I'm going to answer questions that I asked my community to give me. This Google form that I put out yesterday, basically, it's a form where I asked to ask me any questions, and we've gotten a lot of questions. Yeah, I'm really grateful that my community members really wanted to participate and ask me questions. I've always wanted to do a Q&A, but never really, pursued that. So let's get into the Q&A video. Okay, so first off, if this is your first video that you're watching of mine, welcome in, and I hope you enjoy getting to know me a little bit better. If you feel comfortable doing so, I would love to know maybe one fun fact about you in the comment section down below. You're welcome to do so. But yes, without further ado, let's get into question number 1. Okay, so the first question that we have is, what's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet? If you guys don't know, I'm a streamer over on Twitch, and there's a lot of different platforms that you can stream from, and I've always wanted to try to stream on YouTube, but never really tried. I feel like that is something that I've been also recently thinking about wanting to try, but not really knowing if you guys be interested. Okay, moving on to question number 2. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, who would they be? I think definitely Harry Styles. Okay, I was gonna say it would be so fun to have dinner with my whole community, my friend Invested Crybaby. So I'd say that's a good question. Okay, moving on to question number 3. What's the most memorable trip you've ever taken? I think my most memorable one that I comes to mind right away is when I went to California. The reason why we were going there is to, yes, go see Harry Styles perform, but also so I could go and meet my amazing friend Invested Crybaby, also known as Sky. And me and her, we were able to have a photo shoot at a real life pink dollhouse. That was 2 years ago, and I think that the memories that I made on this trip, I'll forever remember. I have so many memorable vacations, but the one that comes to mind right away is that one. Question number 4. What hobbies or interests do you have that a lot of people don't know about? Oh, the one hobby that comes to mind that it's kind of obvious, but not really. I love to take pictures, photography. It's something that before ever streaming, photography has always been a part of my life, and I just love capturing moments. Yes, in video, but also picture form. Now, moving on to question number 5. If you can instantly become an expert in anything, what would it be? I would love to be able to have the motivation and also the ideas of how I could cook certain meals. So being able to maybe be an expert in knowing so many dishes to make that is good for me, that. I'm sure that there's other things that I'm not thinking about right now, but the first idea comes to mind. I'd love to be an expert in cooking. Okay, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received? No matter how people may treat you, I really do hold importance to being kind to people, whether they're kind to you back or not. There's already so much hatred in the world, and I always say bloom with kindness and flourish with mindfulness. They're not only pretty words, for me to have and a slogan type of vibe. They really do mean something to me. Being able to bloom and grow and move forward in certain situations with kindness and also being mindful. Yeah, the best piece of advice that I've received is to just literally just be kind, not to seem more relatable or likable just because. Okay, moving on to question number 7. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start streaming, and then what's the biggest lesson you've learned about streaming that you can share? So kind of bouncing back from the question that I just answered, I feel I would say to be yourself and genuine, and to have rules, also set boundaries, not only for the people who you will meet when streaming, but also for yourself, so that you can feel comfortable in the environment that you create, because streaming at its core is about building up a community and building up also a friendship with other people. So I feel being genuine but also having rules and boundaries is really important. The biggest lesson that I've learned with streaming is also to, again, have those boundaries and rules set, because if not, it can become chaotic. And yeah, question number, I don't even remember which one we're at right now. I think it was question number 8. What is your favorite food? My favorite food, I do love pizza, but I also love popcorn. Popcorn is so good. I could have popcorn the rest of my life. Cheese, but cheese, popcorn, pizza. Yeah, there's other food that I love. But yeah. Okay, so question number 9 is, have you played a different Animal Crossing game that is not New Horizons? So if you guys don't know, in the world of Animal Crossing, there's not only the New Horizons ones, which is the most recent one that was released back in 2020, but there's like a lot of different ones, and no, I have never actually tried a different Animal Crossing game than New Horizons. I love that question. Okay, moving on. Question number 10. How long have you been playing Animal Crossing? So this year in December, it's gonna mark 4 years of playing Animal Crossing. So it released back in March of 2020, but I got my first Switch ever in December of 2020 as a Christmas gift, and along with the Switch, I got the Animal Crossing game. That was the first game ever that I was playing on my Switch. And so, yeah, I've had playing Animal Crossing for 4 years. Okay, what does kindness mean to you? Kindness means the world to me. It's literally so easy to do, being kind. Whatever the situation might be, I feel like being kind, like, so much more fulfilling and beautiful than the opposite. So yeah, means the world. Describe your perfect day. Oh, I like that. Okay, so if I were to describe my perfect day, I do think that I would include creating content in some ways, taking pictures or videos. Like, it's something that I'm so passionate about, which is why also I'm even more grateful to be able to do so and create content. What I'm imagining in my head is like visiting all of my friends in a different place in the world, and then like vlog that maybe, and like a picnic coffee date would be good too. I don't know with who, but just being okay. If I had the chance to describe more than one perfect day, I'd say what I just said for the first day, that, and then my second night, reading all day long without being like, if there was a possibility of being able to read all day, and take breaks in between, maybe do face masks. That sounds like a perfect day to me, like in my bed. How did you get into gaming? I've always had like gaming, whether it was Mario games or Just Dance. Like, the first like time that I remember playing games and all was like playing Just Dance. On New Year's Eve we have this tradition where we have all of the Just Dance piled up from every year, and we dance and we play. Aside from Just Dance is the game Super Mario 3D World. Me and my childhood best friends during one summer, we completed all of the worlds like in a span of like 2 weeks. Every night after we would hang out together, they would sleep here at our house, and we would like play that game like so much, like every night. It's really fun. We'd have some ice cream. That's what like got me into gaming, and like communicating and being able to like also teamwork vibes, because that game, there was a lot of teamwork that you needed to do, and just being able to like be happy and be present in a moment and kind of enjoy the world of gaming. Yeah. What are some things you do to get out of a slump? I definitely say taking a shower. Every morning when I wake up, sometimes I just need a boost, and taking a shower changes the game. Like, that gets me out of a slump. But also spending time with myself, doing things that I love. Music, I could listen to like a whole album of Sabrina Carpenter right now. Whatever the situation might be, like I could listen to Sabrina Carpenter's new album. Like Bedcam, the song that it's a lot. The song is really a lot, not for younglings, but like I swear she put something in the song that like down down bow 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 bow. I kind of want to listen to it right now. I swear she put something in her music. Yeah, anyhow. This wasn't a question, but if you guys don't know my favorite number, I'm gonna tell you, okay? My favorite number is 17, so... What's the best book you've ever read? And I feel like that's such a hard question to answer. There are books that I really appreciate and I really love, like the last book of A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I really love A Court of Silver Flame. My top two, Court of Silver Flames and Maybe Someday from Colleen Hoover, but I don't know if I've had like best book, I don't know if I read yet best book, that makes it in my like 6 out of 5 stars, so still on the hunt. Actually, the book that I'm reading right now, started to read this book on my Kindle called Fairy Tale. There's so many like different storylines which I've never like read. Anywho, I'll do a more in-depth video of that if you guys want, but I think this might become one of my favorite, like the best book I've read ever. But it's called Fairy Tale, a dark gothic fantasy romance. This book was written by Veronica Lancet. So there is a lot of topics, so be aware if you do read that book. But anywho, yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm so grateful for you all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't know what type of video I'm gonna be putting out next. Let me know if you guys have any ideas of content that you might want to see over here. But I hope you guys spend an amazing rest of your day whenever you might be watching this video, and consider to like, comment, share. Comments and likes and sharing really does help us grow, so thank you for the love, and never forget to bloom with kindness as well as flourish with mindfulness. Mwah! Bye!